All righty, Jed Castles is in the Bob Mills Weather Center this morning. Jed, a little chillier this morning.
Yeah, starting off a little bit on the chilly side this morning. You can see temperatures are running in the 20s and the 30s, so it's going to start a bit on the cold side. You know, we had a milder day there on Sunday, and then temperatures last couple of days kind of cooling back off that cold front coming in. But again, starting off this morning, pretty seasonable for where we should be this time of the year. Right now, radar pretty quiet. There may be a passing snowflake or snow flurry around. Not a big deal there. You can see things are pretty quiet right now, so looking good here. Dry conditions across Oklahoma. All the stormy weather moving off to the east. Temperatures the last 24 hours, we'll call it fairly seasonable. Some 30s for lows, getting up around 50 for daytime highs. These are fairly close to where we should be for this time of the year. Allergy count, we've talked about this at the top of the hour. Cedar pollen is back in the works. You know, as you go into December and January, the mountain cedar, which there are a lot of mountain cedar trees down into Texas. There's also mountain cedar in the Arbuckle Mountains. You get a south wind that pulls that up, and that's where we really feel the effects of that. And mountain cedar is very unsettling to your skin, your eyes, making you definitely feel allergic type symptoms. And then as we go into February and March, that's when we transition on over to that eastern red cedar, which are all over Oklahoma now. They're a green now, but they're starting to turn a rust color. When they get that rust color, that's the pollen building, and that's when it becomes really bad for us here across Oklahoma into March, February and March. So we're in cedar season now. 33 north winds at 10, 25 on the wind chill. It is cold this morning with morning temperatures ranging from 27 in the El Reno area, currently 33 though in Shawnee. Chandler, you're checking out at 30 right now. Norman, you're about 31. As we look at radar right now, nothing to talk about here. Radar is quiet, just a few areas of ground clutter showing on radar right now. As we look at the wind chills, 19 in El Reno, 25 OKC. Jones, you're checking in at 27 along with Edmond and Guthrie, so just prepare. It's a cold one starting off this morning. We'll hover around 30 this morning, 31 here at 8 o'clock, 39 by 10 o'clock. By noontime today, 45, and we'll close again back up to near 50s. So it was kind of chilly yesterday. You'll need a coat this morning. Maybe a thick jacket going into the afternoon. Well, there will be just enough wind, about 10 to 15. They'll give just a touch of a wind chill, so make sure you're prepared for that. Around the state, 28 in Enid, 24 in Woodward. Throw on the wind, which is not too terribly strong. Most winds are 5 to 10. A few spots actually are near calm, so there are some spots not reporting a wind chill. But they are reporting down on an 18 in Woodward, 23 Clinton. Hope right now in Hobart, your wind chill checks in at 20. So it is cold there starting off this morning. Let's take a look at future temperatures. You know, we talked about it jumping up a little bit going toward Friday. Before we get there, kind of a range from 7 up in Bismarck today to about 70 down in Corpus Christi. So there's quite a range. 37 Wichita, Dallas, about 52. Looking at tomorrow, temperatures stay on the cool side here in Oklahoma, 57 Dallas, 42 in Wichita. Coldest air continues up in the northern parts of the country. And as we look at our forecast into Friday, a little warmer air as south winds return. A storm system will move by, and that'll bring a cold front for the weekend. Should have some warmer air come in on Friday with 68 for Dallas. You see Wichita about 46, and that cold front will kind of roll through here, and that'll cool us off just a bit for Saturday, and that'll be the case also for Sunday. But as you see there's no real signs of any Arctic air coming down our way. It all stays up toward north. So it'll be, we'll call seasonably cool to above seasonable for highs going into the next several days. 52, 53, 54, that's where most spots will be coming up for today. Looking at our lows overnight tonight, we'll bottom out in the upper 20s, some low 30s, and then highs coming up for tomorrow, back up into the 40s, some low 50s on the way. 54 for tomorrow. And we'll be back up around 60, maybe just a bit above that, 64 on Friday. Maybe a passing sprinkle as that next cold front arrives. That'll cool us off to 48 on Saturday, then 52 on Sunday. A lot of 50s showing up next week. The few passing cold fronts. But these are more Pacific type fronts, so no real big changes there. So overall, storm looks pretty good.